Hello, Kawena Charlot with the Intuitive Path Academy, and today we're going to talk about the energetic tool that we call Center Unmet. And basically, this tool is a way of helping people get into their bodies. So some of the signs you're out of your body is now. Backtrack. So all of us are spirits. We're spirits that happen to be in a body in present time, but we are also spirits. And as a spirit, we can leave our body. So when we're dreaming at night, for example, we leave our body, we go out in the astral, we explore, we do things. So some of the, and also we cannot be fully present in our bodies during the day. Sometimes some ways you might not be fully in your body is if you're kind of clumsy, you get places, you forget you're there, you're like, shit, I don't remember walking in this room, or I don't even remember why I walked into this room, or how did I get into in front of the refrigerator, or what was I trying to get again? So some of that means that a lot of times when you're in that state, it means your spirit isn't fully connected into your body. Some of the things that can happen when you're not fully into your body is you might not remember as much, your thoughts might not be as clear, you can have other people's energy, right? Thoughts are energy. So you can have other people's thoughts or emotions. Sometimes can kind of, if you're going to be a little bit of an empty vessel, then other people's thoughts and energy can kind of come waft into your space. And sometimes people can't tell the difference between what's their own thoughts and what's other people's thoughts, or what's their own emotions and what's other people's emotions. So that when you start taking more residence into your own space, into your own body, then you start getting more clarity of thought. You start knowing it's easier to kind of manage life, right? You kind of are in control of things a little bit more. And then also you start knowing how you're feeling a little bit better, what your own thoughts are. You're kind of setting up a control system in a way in your own space. And then also this tool is behind your pineal gland. And so it allows, it's one of the ways that we start kind of opening up your psychic abilities is you start kind of making a safe space and activating that pineal gland. And the pineal gland is everybody has one, but it's a place inside of your brain. It looks like a little, I wasn't planning on writing, but I'm going to write. It's like a little, well, this is not a very good picture, but okay. It's kind of like a little kind of guy in a kind of a space, like a kind of a space, like a little cave. And sometimes that space can get a little gunked up. It can have other energies in it. If you drink a lot of fluoridated water, this can get a little crystallized. So keeping pineal gland health is actually really great too. And so what happens is when you get more in the center of your head, when you start getting more into your body, and I have a whole process in which we get into that, in which people really learn how to do that. And it's a lot of fun. This is one of my favorite classes because we practice being in our body and out of our body, and we practice a whole bunch of things. We practice stuff with our aura, and we people really get that concept of like, oh, this is what it's like when I'm out. This is what it's like when I'm in. And then when they set up that space, then what happens is it kind of allows that pineal gland to start getting activated a little bit more. And then as time wears on, that's a way that people's clairvoyant abilities, clairvoyant is the ability to see energy, where that starts getting stimulated, and people can start kind of working with that a little bit better. Side note about pineal glands, right now when I'm shooting this, we are in the whole COVID situation, and if somebody wants to they're doing a lot of checks. If somebody wants to kind of check your temperature by putting one of those Wi-Fi devices they're pointing it right at your pineal gland. So I would have them take it at your wrist. That's a lot better of a place for them to take that. I've noticed for a whole couple of weeks, all my students, they just have like little flattened pancake pineals. And I was like, what are you guys? And then I realized what was happening, and we all cleaned ourselves off and got back to a healthy place. But that's actually a pretty important place in the human energetic anatomy, and that's one of the places where there's actually a physical and an energetic anatomy kind of combined, is that pineal gland. It's a really it's an important thing, so you want that to be healthy. Anyway, center of the head. So when you're in the center of your head, when you sort of really get this tool down, then what happens is you have a place like a control tower in which you can kind of control everything around you as you kind of develop your psychic abilities. And you I like to think of it kind of like that scene in Minority Report with Tom Cruise, who doesn't like thinking about him, where he's like wiping stuff and doing stuff and creating stuff and doing all these things around him with that big screen. So when you're clairvoyant, that's kind of what it's like, as you're putting stuff up and moving things around, and it's a lot of fun. And one of the steps to get there is activating that pineal gland and creating kind of a control tower within your own space in which you can activate all of that from. And also, it's a place that you can feel safe. You need to feel safe in your own body. For even if you don't care about opening up your psychic abilities, getting safe in your own space, that's huge. That's huge. And most people do not feel safe in their own bodies. Why, you ask? Because we are jam-packed full of energy and pictures. So being energetic beings, and a lot of us are pretty porous energetic beings, what happens is other people's thoughts, emotions, feelings, pictures, beliefs, moments that they've had, that can get on us. That we can kind of pull that in. We can have that in our space. And if we don't know how to release that, or we're not good at kind of clearing our space out, that energy can affect us. Other people's energy and pictures can affect us. We can all start linking up and vibrating together too. So again, learning how to clean out, get in your body, start moving that stuff out is really helpful. But one of the first, before you move it out, you have to actually get in. So that's what this tool is all about. And we do it the second week of class, and it is one of my favorite classes. So hope you can join us for that, because it's a lot of fun. Anyway, I look forward to talking to you guys some more, and hopefully seeing you in person. Kawena Charlot, with the director at the Intuitive Path Academy. If you want to get a hold of me, you can either just Google intuitivepathacademy.com or kawenacharlot.com. Either way will take you to me. Have a wonderful day. Nice talking to you guys. Bye-bye.